Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Runix and I'm back. Sorry for the incredible delay of about 3 weeks since my last video, but I'm back from doing nothing, I guess. So I shall start this episode by going to the newest levels and going from the top to whatever I want to see, or do even. And we'll go for this one because it looks cool. But I haven't been around for a while. Now, I don't have any subscribers still, but that's not a complaint. But for those who might possibly be wondering where on earth I am, there's literally no reasoning for it. I'm pretty much doing nothing, I guess. I've had a couple of GCSEs, I guess. That might be a reason. But I don't get any homework anymore. Just because of the time, it's Christmas, I guess. They just stop setting homework after a certain day. And that day has been gone. Yay! So, I haven't really had much of an excuse to not be doing anything. Or not be making videos. I haven't gone off it. Certainly I've not gone off it. But I did look at the price of a movie editing software by Sony Vegas. I think everybody really knows Vegas, but I looked at that yesterday, and the proper deal was about £350, or something along those lines, which I just think is an insane price. I'm stuck. I give up. I give up. Right. This looks like a decent one. Here we go. But there's no way I'm going to spend £350 on something like that. No way in a million years. So I looked at the other software, and the other software was ranging from $100 and something, which is about 72 quid, I think, to about 30, but those were professional, and it came with a variety of other things. But most importantly, I don't think it was actually editing software as I'd imagine Vegas to be, because I know when I compare Vegas, I go, right, let's have a look at all the cinematics and ask them what cinematic creators, and ask them what they use. And they all use, every single one of them I've asked use Sony Vegas, because it's a great software. I don't have it. I used for a small amount of time Sony Vegas, like, free trial kind of thing, because I'm a cheapskate and such. Oh, and I also can't drive. But I used for a brief amount of time that, and even the free version with the stuff taken out. No, it was possible. But even with the free stuff with the majority of the fancy options taken out, it's far better than Windows Movie Maker. But it's a good thing, Windows Movie Maker. I'm pretty sure it's still the stuff I'm using even in this video. But a lot of the people have said Vegas is the way to go. You know, it is the best software on the market, and I know this because of the sheer weight of people who use it. Damn it. So a couple of things I'm probably going to talk about in this video, because I can, I guess. One, how can we title this? Variation of games. At the moment, my games are pretty much this and cinematics from Kerbal Space Program, yeah? Well, that's gonna run out of Steam at some point in time. Probably not the Kerbal cinematics. I don't think you can actually run out of Steam for a Kerbal cinematic. But, oh damn it! Let's go right, because I don't think there's actually enough space there. But, oh, nor is there here. Hang on. Tricky Truck can only get to some point until I start having to challenge myself, and that's not fun. I know that for a fact, because I can barely do half of the easy levels on most occasions. So variation of games is oh, that's another parcel. Damn. Variation of games is important, right? So I've got a plan. Right, the plan is that I'll start doing some internet games. Now, this does not mean, excuse me, this does not mean I'm going on multiplayer. This does not mean I'm doing any kind of downloaded games for like free stuff at the moment. I can't make any promises because as far as I'm concerned, this is new ground to me as well. And I'm pretty much guessing what I'm aiming to do. I do have a plan, but it's only rough of what I would like to make my videos consist of. When I originally, I think I've mentioned this before, but when I originally got recording software, my first intention was to do mini clip games. I think I've mentioned this before. Yeah, mini clip games. And problem with that was the recording software required to do this was so demanding, probably best way of putting it, that actually I couldn't run it because it would simply destroy the frames per second. And also the quality of the video was appalling. Couldn't really call it the video. Made me quite upset actually. But I was using free software. I'm still using free software. But this is Fraps, so I brought Fraps. But that was what I wanted to do. That was what I always wanted to do, was record, make it some retro kind of arcade game stuff. That was the intention. Am I supposed to get up there? It'd be great if I could see where I was going. But that was always the intention that I had. And so far I haven't really fulfilled it. Apart from this is what I would call an arcade game, because it's not really mission based, certainly not task based, it's just getting from one end to the other. And you can do it in a variety of levels, in a variety of ways. And generally you tend to enjoy it, unless you're like me and you just have not the faintest of clues where you're supposed to be going. So, oh, get this. I got it now, it's just pennies just dropped. So that's what I hope to do. That's my intention. My main intention is to rake in, joking with myself, to rake in the subscribers, not really, to produce more videos of different things on a more regular basis, because Tricky Truck can get repetitive. So I'm thinking maybe Tricky Truck every week, and then mini clip game of some description some point during that week to spice things up a little bit, I guess. And that'll be great. Well, I hope to enjoy that, and I hope to be able to do that. Another point to raise: for 3 days, going from Wednesday, I won't be able to make any videos because I will be faffing around my computer doing stuff. Oh god, this is difficult. So there won't be any videos for about 3 days. And I know, I'm sorry, but what I plan to do is upload a small video or something for those 3 days to cover. And that'll be a rare, hopefully not one-off, once in a lifetime, sorry, occurrence, but videos occurring more than one or more videos in 1 week, if not 2 weeks in some cases, is a first, I guess. So I'd like to do that. Also, I really like the new song Pharrell Williams has made. Happy, I think it's called. Good song. I like that song. Good song. Another thing I am very happy about, but no, I've lost another box. flipping hell. Let's start again. Another thing I'm very happy about, but not as happy as I could ultimately be, as in ultimately be permanently happy, is that my mum dug out a bunch of old CDs and stuff from her drawers, I guess, cupboards, just to study in general, right? And one of those CDs was a CD from a man named Jean-Michel Jarre. Now, some of you may have heard of Jean-Michel Jarre. I hadn't for a while. But the only way I heard of him was because my mum said he does spacey music. Now, me and space are like brothers, you know. I love space. It's my thing. I don't know. It's not a passion. I'm not very interested, but I am very interested, but I'm not excessively interested, put it that way. But his songs are quite spacey, and I've got the CD literally sitting next, well, not sitting next to me, about a meter away is a stereo from the old days, which is, as far as I know, the only thing which can play it, because I haven't tested it on anything else in fear of damaging it in any way. But I know it plays it on that, so that's all I've been listening to, and it's great. I like the music. I like it a lot. Unfortunately, in the CD piles, we didn't have any more. No, damn it, we didn't have any other Jean-Michel Jarre CDs, which is unfortunate, as I do like his music. It's good music. If you've heard of Jean-Michel Jarre, please comment. Tell me about him. I don't know much about him. I haven't looked him up at all. All I know is that he does that style of music. I don't really know what style it is. Electronic, I guess? New Age? No, not New Age. That's something completely different, I think. I'm just making guesses in the dark. But if you have heard of him, or anyone else that I might like, if you think I'd like someone, if I like Jean-Michel Jarre and so on, then please let me know, because I'm always interested to hear. Oh God, no, no, no! Ooh, ooh. I've got 5 more boxes. If I lose another box, I'm going to have to go all the way back. Oh dear. But if you know any other pieces of music which sound similar or on the same kind of theme to Jean-Michel Jarre, I'd be most grateful if you told me, because I like listening to spacey music. Now, when I mention being ultimately happy, I can take you back. I can tell you the story of what I remember, but my parents seem to have completely forgotten. Right? There was a song. No, where am I going? Okay, now I'm confused. Probably shouldn't have stopped, but sorry. Let me trace myself back again. There was a there was a CD. There was a CD from my childhood, which I remember like completely and utterly, but my parents don't seem to. I don't know why. But this song, CD, sorry. This CD was I think it was Discovery CD. Discovery, like, you know, Discovery. Oh God. Okay, this is clearly not going to happen. Okay, let's do it this way. A Discovery CD. And I know that it was called Discovery Space, and it probably came with one of those magazines that people get, you know, where they go, read this magazine, and you get this CD that goes with it and everything, right? It might have been, it might not have been. I might just be talking about things, but I'm fairly sure it was. Oh God, this is complicated. Where am I going? I'm lost now. Truly lost. I think I just have to call it quits because I just don't know where on earth I'm going. But this CD I remember vividly because I remember that it had details about the universe in relation to our solar system and then other parts of like the universe and so on. I remember that. Then it had... Oh, I know what... Why am I going this way? Okay, maybe I'm supposed to go the other way. Wait. But it had details of... No, that's not the right way. The universe. It was like narrated. It was narrated. And then there were some space sounds, such as the Apollo, the voice of Neil Armstrong, late Neil Armstrong, rest in peace, Neil Armstrong. There was a voice of him on the original clip when he says that's one small step, you know. And there's a variety of other clips and so on and so forth. But they are only clips, and I do remember it. Now, my parents are telling me consistently that I've left it somewhere, and I'm fairly sure I probably have, but I don't want to accept it, to be honest. I really don't, because I loved that CD to bits. I played it all the time. Whenever I turned on the computer, I played it, listened to the like theme tracks I had, and you know, it would benefit me in so many ways, because firstly, all these space sounds would go to my KSP cinematics, and that would be great. And secondly, it's got several kind of like intro kind of musics, in the sense that they're like little tunes, only lasting for about 15 seconds, almost about like a ringtone almost. But they have lots of those, I remember, and that'd be great because I just used them for the beginning and end of the video instead of cutting out one of my favoured songs. If you have any idea of what this CD is, this is my CD quest, the quest to find my CD of CD-ness. If you have any idea, or think that you have a CD of similarities, the chances of this are greatly increased because of the internet. You know, it's so vast that it's possible, if not probable. But if you have a CD which you think is similar to the description I'm giving, then please let me know, because I'd like to see it and try and see if I remember it. And if not, I try to go buy it at some point, remember it like that, get a new one, because you know what will happen. I'll go buy it and then I'll go find it I'll go find it an hour later somehow. It'll just be dug up somehow. It just appeared. Right. I will finish this. I'm drawing to the end, hopefully the end of the map, and unfortunately, I think the end of the video. No! The end of the video. But one more thing I will talk about is my cinematic I'm working on, my Kerbal Space Program cinematic. I said to you in the last video, as far as I recall, that it was supposed to be based on the moon. I lied. I didn't have any confident ideas about it. It was just a jab in the dark whether or not I was going to put it on the moon. I'm fairly confident the next one will be on some extraterrestrial planet, and that would be great, because actually I know how to, I just haven't left the actual Kerbin system, as in for all those who play Kerbal Space Program this is going to make sense, but if not, if you're just a newcomer to Kerbal Space Program, I guess I can explain. Kerbin system was the original system which you first got with the game, like when it was in 0.15 or something like that. No, not even that. Oh yeah, it probably was actually 0.15. I can't tell you off the top of my head. I just genuinely don't know. But that is Kerbin, the Mun, and Minmus, the salty. Well, we think it's salt. logic would say it's salt, but it could be ice. We think it's salt because, firstly, mystery goo. No, not mystery goo. Like, ground samples from when you're in EVA say that it is salty, I think. But it could be ice. But we think, in the Kerbal community, a vast majority of us think that actually it is salt, because ice wouldn't be able to form at this innermost part of the solar system in reference to like the other planets such as Jewel and so on, where there's Val, and Val is definitely ice. We can tell this. It's ice. It could be ice, hydrogen, not ice, hydrogen. No way, ice, hydrogen. It could be something along those lines. Hey, I can see the finish line. Please do not lose now. I cry. But in reference to those, it is, and most likely that it's salt. So, this will be me rounding up on the video, I guess. What was I just talking about? Salt. Yes. I'll give that a 9. 8. 8. But that was a good map. But you know, I haven't left for cinematics. I haven't left the system, and in my actual, gameplay, gameplay profile is the one. I haven't left the Kerbal system apart from launching probe to Juna and launching probe to Eve, but that was in my old save, which had died with the update, I think, unfortunately. But such is life. But no, I hope to do that. I can do that. I could hyper edit it over there, but that would defeat the object of recording like the rocket launching, going into orbit and so on. I'm fairly confident I could do it, but you know, I'd have to get training, so I'll probably make another profile and just begin training and so on. But that's all from me, I guess. I'd like to round up the video now. I think it's about 25 minutes, drawn it out. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm most gracious if you have. I've had a decrease in views. I think it's because I haven't released a cinematic yet, and usually people go from the Kerbal Space Program forum to watch the cinematic, and then on YouTube, and then because I leave links rather than actual videos, because normally people just watch the video, ignore it, carry on. If they go and click on the link, that means they're actively viewing my channel, which means also I can see it, which makes me happy, which means I know that people are actually looking at my channel. But they also go to my other videos, and a lot of the views have been from Kerbal Space Program links externally as it comes up on YouTube. So I'm most gracious for that. Thanks to KSPers out there who have watched my Tricky Truck videos. I'm most gracious for your support, because it is support. A lot of the time I don't actually get very many views. I've got no subscribers so far. I don't have a problem with that, but I've only got about 140 views as far as I looked. My last video only got 4 views. It's been 3 weeks, which means approximately 1.33 views per week. You know, that's... I know it doesn't happen to professional channels, and it certainly doesn't happen to most competent channels, but even if it is a starting channel, 4 views for 3 weeks? Come on now, seriously. But I won't ask much of you, because you guys probably getting bored of me rambling on, probably getting bored of the fact that actually I might have made this point, and this is probably what all YouTubers go through when they're trying to make a YouTube enterprise, maybe? YouTube channel, I guess. YouTube channel. I think soon I will make a video, one of those introduction videos about me, or I will just put up the latest video on there, sort that out, because that'll be what I want to do. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. This has been Runix. If you enjoyed the video, comment about it, tell me what's up with it, tell me what you want to see. If you want to see anything in particular, please let me know. I'd be happy to do it, so long as it's within reason. I don't mind buying games, but as long as they're decent games rather than a waste of my time. or they just will destroy my computer. I'll know that off the top of my head because I'll just be able to see it and go no or yes. And I hope it's a yes because I really like to get some views which people want to see. I don't know if people want to see this, but this is what I hope people want to see because otherwise I'm just, wasting my time. But this is why I'm making the videos, not for me. Well, kind of for me. Just definitely not show off, but for people to enjoy. That's the objective. So if you enjoyed the video, like I said, comment. Please like the video. I'll be able to see your support. That'll be most gracious. And if you're really feeling willing, if you're really feeling up for it, please press that red button in the YouTube channel. Not the YouTube homepage button. Not that one. The one near my channel itself. The one that says subscribe. And I'd be forever happy. Because subscribe is good. Because it means you want to see more videos. Which is great. Because I can do more videos. I just need to stop being so damn lazy. In the meantime, this has been Rhyunix. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you in the next video. In the meantime, catch you later.